Greetings, my fellow soon-to-be intellect devourers. I hope you are all doing well, and I hope that your brains are ripening nicely to serve the greater cause that is our glorious illithid overlords. Yeah. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Today, we're going to investigate a cave. We already know what's in this cave, because there's owlbear tracks leading into it, which imply that there's probably an owlbear in this cave. We also know that our potentially former friend Edwin, a fellow chosen of the Absolute, just like us, sort of, was killed by an owlbear, which provides yet more evidence to the fact that there is probably an owlbear in this cave. So we're going to go in under the assumption that there is an owlbear in this cave, and we'll see what happens. I would also like to point out, everything from this point, actually from partway through last episode and on, was a blind playthrough. So yeah, I don't really know if there is actually an owlbear in here. I'm just assuming. Actually, we should be a bit sneaky here, because there could be an owlbear. Hold on, what's going on here? Doesn't look like there's an owlbear here. There's a place we can go down along with a shrine to, I'm like 99% sure that's a shrine to Saloon, which I'm sure Shadowheart's gonna love that. Saloon is the moon goddess. She's got a stick with a moon on it, so that's why I'm making that assumption.
Saloon a statue?
Yeah, there we go.
It's a stinking cave. Hardly a place of honor.
Alright, Shadowheart already starting to mock her, so I think, yeah, we have ourselves a gilded chest here. Interestingly enough.
There's magic keeping this chest sealed.
Is that so?
I can feel its aura.
Okay. The war between Saloon and Shar. Let's give this a quick read. A dusty volume that speaks of the conflict between the sibling goddesses Saloon and Shar. After Saloon ignited the sun and brought life-sustaining light and warmth to the universe, which Shar was none too happy about. That's not actually part of the book, but I'm assuming that to be the case. We're going to take this healing potion and this incense and this potion of animal speaking and this glass chalice and this scroll of detect thoughts and this more incense and this more incense. So we're just going to completely plunder this shrine just to, you know, get everything nice and ready so that Saloon will love us. You know what? I bet... Oh, we can jump over here. Okay. Then I'm going to do that. I'm going to leave everyone else behind because I don't particularly feel the need to deal with any characters getting stuck, which tends to happen. Oh, hello. Selenite prayer sheet. A prayer dedicated to Saloon, imploring all to accept the Moon Maiden's blessing and share in her bounty. You know what?
Just an old prayer.
I don't know about that. I'm gonna grab this. And we have ourselves a book. An ancient tome detailing how Saloon came into being, along with her sister, Shar. The silver, radiant Saloon and the dark, alluring Shar complemented each other, and brought an orderly distinction between light and dark in the universe. Interesting that the moon comes before the sun. We'll take this one, too. Anything else? Okay, Saloon has disappeared. We've deleted the goddess. No, hold on. That's the wrong button. I keep pressing Z to try and figure out if there's anything here. Okay, so this is sealed before a statue. That was a prayer sheet. Can we read the prayer sheet again? Okay. Oh, no, no, look at that. All right. That's fucking cool. Oh, okay. I like that. So there's interactivity with items. I was just testing, like, I don't really know, I didn't really know that that was, like, a thing you could do. It just seemed logical. Like it said, share in her bounty, which, gilded chest, protected by magic in a Saloon shrine. Maybe that's her bounty, so we can open it now.
You should leave it, or even destroy it if possible.
Don't be ridiculous. There could be something useful here.
This rubbish is an offering to Saloona. At best, it's worthless. At worst, who knows? Could be cursed. Do not trifle with that moon witch, or her trinkets. Only trouble will follow.
Okay, alright. So, yeah, Shar and Saloon do not like each other, which means the cultists of Shar are not going to be very happy. Persuasion. We can't just abandon resources we might need. Be sensible. Why do you care so much? I know why you care so much. we'll do this. We can, no, we can have, okay, so we can't have Shadowheart guide us in a test against her, but we can have Gale do it. Perfect. This is why we gave Gale that, in case we need to convince Shadowheart of something. Alright, perfect. Alright, we got it.
Fine. Perhaps you can sell them for a couple of coins.
Okay, touchy subject. But, oh, ooh, Shadowheart's in pain again. Interesting. We have the Moondrop Pendant. Writhing Dance. So when the wearer has 50% hit points or less, they don't provoke attacks of opportunity. That's really good. The back bears an inscription under a delicate crescent moon. You're a novice no more, Robin. Only right you should carry the little of Our Lady's light with you. Okay, we have an idol of Saloon, a statue of Saloon. Okay, looks like that one. Our Lady of Silver, the Mood Maiden, gazing quietly at the world. Bloodstone. Anyone can squeeze blood from a stone if the edges are sharp enough. Okay. Silver necklace and a selenite rite, a plain unadorned note. We're gonna have a look at that note, because that might be important. The tome describes the ancient initiation rites observed by some who worshipped the moon goddess Saloon. When a youngster came of age, they would be left to fend for themselves deep in the wilds. There, they would show their skills of navigation and self-reliance, as well as their determination to return to the Moon Maiden's silvery glow. Once they found their way back to their people, their faith in standing as a follower of Saloon would be beyond any doubt. Okay. You know, just your standard, you know, throw kids out into the wild, see if they survive type of nonsense. Jesus, you okay there? Like, I need to bring my party back. Okay, group is too far away. Surely they'll follow now. Good. I love that our Raven is called Quoth. I wanted to... I saw it in the last episode, and I wanted to point it out. But, that's cool that the, actual, like, pets here, or the familiars, or at least the ones of Gale, are named. And I guess this is what Gale would call them, and he does have a sense of poetry, and apparently Edgar Allan Poe exists.
Stench.
That's stench.
Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
Yeah, dead goblin, heavy stone. Hold on. I wanted to be sneaky once again. So we're going to be sneaky once again, and we're going to approach down here. We could have approached from the other side, which maybe I should have done. Hold on, what do we have here? Okay, there it is. Holy crap, it is big. I have Speak with Animals. I'm going to turn that on. Okay. Because maybe we don't have to be hostile towards it. Let's approach it peacefully.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
Hi.
What's this? Something weak, something tender. Won't even have to chew you before I feed you to my son. Soft meat.
Wait, did you call your son soft meat, or did you call me soft meat? Either way, it's not a very good name. Hold on. You're injured. There's still half a spear lodged in your head. That's probably the spear that, Edwin used.
It's a splinter. I've gutted bigger threats than you with worse.
No, I'm gonna persuade it. Just allow me to leave. Okay, we can't offer to heal it. No threat to you or your cub. Well, let's give it a try. We'll have Shadowheart provide us with guidance. Hopefully this works. Yes, good.
You're small, weak. Killing you would be a waste of time. You can go, but you make one wrong step and I'll rip you to shreds.
Okay. Well, let's try and make a right step. Hold on. Is this going to trigger hostile aggression? Because I want to try and heal her. We're going to have Shadowheart heal her.
No time for dally.
Wait. What does Gale say?
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Let's talk to Gale first. Maybe Gale has some insight.
Isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest?
Not here, Gale.
Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important.
Yeah, but first I'm actually going to turn up the vocal volume a little bit. I don't know. I feel like it's okay, everything's up. Let me know if the volume's been good. If you can hear the voices fine. It just feels quiet to me, and everything's turned up on my end, so... I don't know. Maybe I can adjust things just a tad. Let me know if you notice any difference, if this is better or worse. Okay. Anyways, gives me a chance to talk to you something about something, well, rather important. Rather important, no less. All right, go ahead.
We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way we diffused the tension between Zevlor and Aradin. The way you got Korga to release the girl. The way you got that boy out of a harpy's clutches. In short, I've grown to trust you.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. That's very gratifying to hear. Can't say that... I do trust him to some degree. I don't think he's telling us everything. But maybe that's about to change, and I'm not going to do that. So,
the reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
Okay. What kind of condition?
The specifics are rather personal. But suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
Okay, so the weave is basically raw magic. Yeah, your illness causes you to consume raw magic. I'm going to need details. Yeah, I think this is what we're gonna do. Are you telling me you're addicted to magic? let's do this.
No, it's nothing like that. Magic isn't a narcotic to me, it's quite literally a lifesaver. I would not burden anyone other than myself with this were the stakes not so high, and the means of obtaining such artifacts challenging for a humble wizard to face alone. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
Sounds like no condition I've ever heard of. I'd say you're just fishing for loot. No, I don't think he is. Where do you suggest we find the artifacts you need?
We've already done the finding. In fact,
okay.
You
so it is
have
just
one in your possession.
Magic items?
You know for yourself how hard won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost.
Okay, okay, these three are like they're all a little selfish, which my character is not selfish. I expected as much, don't worry, I'm happy to help.
Splendid. Bit of boldness will serve us well. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
Yeah, sure thing. Alright, that has nothing to do with the owlbear. I was hoping you would tell me something.
A long way to go still.
About the owlbear. So we're going to go up and I'm going to cast Healing Word on the owlbear because it is damaged and it is distressed. So maybe this will de-distress it and then we can talk to it again. Okay, do I got to do it again? Not sure it appreciates the healing touch. Okay. Now, it's no longer distressed. Okay. Cool, so we just healed that owlbear, and now it wants to kill us. So now it's stronger. Great. So we just made this fight harder for us, and also turned this into a fight that we didn't have to do. Okay, I'm actually okay with this being an encounter, or with this encounter unfolding the way it did. I was taking a risk when I was healing this thing. Even though it would have been nice if it had allowed us to get further interaction with it, maybe? Maybe remove the item embedded in its chest? So, okay, I gotta retreat. I don't want to be anywhere near this thing. So I can give it a Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Could do that. No, it needs to be a creature with an intelligence of 5 or more. Do you have an intelligence of 5 or more? You have an intelligence of 3. It's not 5 or more. This only affects humanoid targets, so it's going to be a Dissonant Whispers then. Damage? 55% damage. We could attack the cub. I'd rather not. I'd rather not kill the babu. Also, if we kill the babu, it's probably going to piss her the hell off. Well, so much for anything. Guess it's war. I tried. We're gonna also give it blindness. Only 45% chance of this working. Nice. It's blind for 10 turns. So we're gonna get Shadowheart in here. She can tank it. She's got a pretty high AC. She's basically out of spells at this point, aside from Healing Word. But Healing Word may be the one that's necessary. Quoth is going to go in for the kill. Get him. Nice. Good. 3 damage. Gale, you're gonna move... Get the high ground, Gale. And we could give it a magic missile. It's level 1 spell. But it's good reliable damage. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give it a magic missile. We're gonna hit it with 3 magic missiles. These always hit. So... Is that... No, that's just all the spells you can do this turn. Okay, so it is going to... attack Shadowheart, which it missed, thankfully. Probably because it's blinded, which is nice. No! The burb. It's dead. Okay. Lae'zel, get in there, and... Actually, let's try and hit him with a pommel strike first. Solid. It's dazed. So now we can try and do a cleave. Now, this is going to be a wide sweeping arc. We don't want to do that. Let's do a lacerate. Solid damage. Very solid. Okay, action surge. We need to get rid of this thing. I don't want to know how much damage it does, but I'm assuming it's a lot. It's got a lot of health, so I'm assuming it does a lot of damage too. Alright, we've got it down pretty good. Meanwhile, I am going to now give it an Eldritch Blast. No sense in wasting my other one there. It's only at 29 health. We can, I think, chunk this thing down pretty quickly. Okay, so you can still cast more. That's good. We can do a rush attack. No, we don't need to do a rush attack. I think I'm just going to do a... Actually, I'm going to do an inflict wounds. We have a 91% chance of hitting it, because it's blind, dazed, and frightened. And this is going to deal a lot of damage. Or we're going to miss. Gee, I thought we weren't playing XCOM, but apparently I've been bamboozled. Okay, Gale. Magic Missile. Honestly, Magic Missile didn't actually do all that much damage. Firebolt can also do that much damage. I could do a Cloud of Daggers, but I don't want to kill the baby. I mean, it's quite possible that after we kill the mother, we're going to have to kill the baby anyways, in which case, you know, that's what you got to do. Sometimes you got to squish some baboos. All right, I'm just going to get him with a Magic Missile. All right, solid damage. That was 12 damage. That was a bit better. Okay, what's this? Why are you shrieking? Critical miss. Good. Okay. Babu missed as well. Alright, Lae'zel, give it a good old chop. Very good. 4 health, almost dead. We can finish him. Damn it.
Focus.
Gabby. 2 damage. Almost.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Alright, hit him with the firebolt. We don't need to use any more of our more powerful spells. Down he goes. Okay.
From you to his dead mother.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. It looks so sad.
Wake. Hungry.
A single strike will end his suffering.
No. No. I'm not going to do that.
Hungry. Food.
Shadowheart approves, and Gale
You
approves.
watch speechless as the cub begins to eat his mother.
I mean, you got to do what you got to do. I understand.
Nature can provide for the cub.
My energy
Perhaps it'll
wanes.
live.
Time to rest.
Okay, so it's no longer hostile. And we got ourselves Oak Father's Embrace, medium armor, uncommon medium armor. Order of Nature, undead creatures that hit the wearer will receive 1d6 radiant damage. Beasts that hit the wearer will deal an additional 1d6 radiant damage. No, I mean, I'll take it. It's not very good. Maybe we can feed it to Gale. It's good when we're fighting undead, of course. But how often are we fighting undead compared to how often we're fighting beasts? Ooh, an owlbear egg, huh? Let's take that.
For more. An owlbear egg. These are supposed to be worth a fortune.
Nice. And of course, there's the owlbear itself, who has a head of a broken spear. A gawking yellow eye is pierced on this broken spearhead. Okay.
On my way.
Weird. Can we talk to you?
Oblivious to your presence, the cub continues to gorge himself on his dead mother.
Okay. I guess we can't talk to it anymore. So, it's broken? Shaft of a broken spear. Okay, because I was just thinking, like, could this be, like, an item that you can repair? Combine. This game is... Okay, hold on. Is this gonna work? Holy shit. Vision of the Absolute. Okay, it's amazing how intuitive some of the stuff in this game is. Like, really cool. So, Vision of the Absolute. The tip of the spear strikes unerringly towards its target's eyes. Blinds targets that fails a dexterity saving throw. Deals an additional 2 to 12 piercing damage to certain creatures that sport multiple sets of eyes. Awesome. So, like an anti-spider spear? Well, since Shadowheart's our spear wielder. And I gotta say, I think this one's better. It's gonna also deal 2 to 9 or 2 to 7. It's gonna also deal 2 to 7. Unfortunate. So it's not gonna deal any more damage. We're gonna no longer have True Strike on miss, but if we wield it like that, then it'll deal 2 to 9. It's not that big of a difference, though. And I think I'd rather have her with 18 AC, because that's pretty good AC. Cool. I like it. It looks cool, too. Like, it's a little over the top, but it looks like something you could still wield. If you know me from my Elden Ring playthrough, you know I do not like oversized fantasy weapons. I just don't. I like my weapons to look as realistic as possible. Like, they can be, you know, decorated in a cool fantasy way, and have some weird shapes and stuff to them, but they gotta look functional. So, a giant weapon that's too big to lift, certainly too big to wield, I'm not a fan of, but this one looks still reasonable. It's a little on the large size for a spear, but that's okay. I don't think we need to pick up heavy stones, but I will pick up this short sword, and we will check what's in this backpack. Oh, yeah, we should also select our character, Ash here. Oh, and we can even go up here. Interesting. There's more to do here. We've got supplies. That's good. That's I think it's 40 camp supplies to rest in one night, if I recall, from the beta. And did we already do a rest in this playthrough? I don't remember. But apparently we can jump across this. At least I think we can jump across this. Yeah. Nice. So where's this going to bring us? Cool. Oh, hello. A dirt mound. Let's do some digging. Who buried a chest up here? That's just what I gotta ask. Like, Arrow of Darkness. Spreads magical darkness on impact. I'm gonna give that to Shadowheart. And Alchemist's Fire. I'll give that to Lae'zel. Okay, cool stuff. Well, let's head back down. I don't want to just drop down, because I'll take damage, and don't want to take damage if I don't have to. So we're gonna head down this way. Hopefully everyone follows, and I think we can leave this cave. Alright. Well, we have explored what is on this side. There's an open coffin here. The wooden spoon in a mug. Interesting. Was there anything else over here? No, there was just this. So, let's actually approach the bridge, because I think this is going to lead us up to where the bridge is. Or we can head up this way. I actually want to head up here. Ah, right, Harlack. Which we wanted to hunt down with Will. I'm gonna wait on that and not do that while we don't have Will in the party. We can grab Will, but to do that we'll need to rest, I think. Can we switch party out? I don't think we actually need to rest in order to do that. Maybe I should go and find... Yeah, let's do that. Let's give this a try. We're gonna go to camp. And I'm going to pick up Will. Not sure who I'm going to swap out. I might swap out Gale temporarily. And it would be good to actually talk to some of the characters here, so we'll do that. Let's quickly talk to Asterion first, see what he has to say.
Now there's a bloody devil trailing after us.
Oh.
Well, this gets better and better. Shop around, he said. He seems sure we won't find anything. And he might be right. We've had no luck so far.
If you want to sell your soul, be my guest.
I'm not about to throw my soul away. He's playing with us. He reminds me of, well, someone I used to know. Someone I'd like to play with people. You're a warlock. You understand how dangerous the wrong deal can be.
Yeah. Yeah. We're already in danger. Trapped between a devil and the mind flayers.
You're not wrong. We have to figure out what's going on. Why we aren't changing, what's planned for us, and why a devil is suddenly taking an interest. If we can answer those questions, we might have a chance. And if not, well, we'll be exactly where this Raphael wants us.
Yeah, I'm in agreement. You have anything to say in camp?
Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it? He may be talented, but only a Githyanki's Zathis can cleanse an embedded tadpole.
I don't know if it's going to be enough, Lae'zel. I don't. Are you sure a creche is our only path to a cure?
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zathis purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir Library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
Knowledge is power. Guard it well. Yeah, that kind of wisdom is very valuable.
Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant order turns to chaos and cold fires rage.
Sounds like the far
realms. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities.
Very cool. Yeah, since we're talking about Githyanki, you look so unusual. Githyanki are rare in these parts.
I expect I am your first.
Well, yes. I know of Githyanki, but I've never met one.
Of course you haven't. They would have cut you from navel to neck.
Rude.
You are no less alien to me than I am to you. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake.
Whoa there. Calm down. Yeah, come on. It isn't that big.
Decadent, then. Lacking in economy. Like so much of this world and its undisciplined people.
Do you know much about mind flayers?
I understand much beyond your comprehension.
All right, calm down.
More to
Jesus.
the point, I know the cure for our condition.
So you
It
keep
is
saying.
imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less.
Didn't you just say knowledge is important? Do you know what happens if we don't find a cure? No, we know what happens if you don't find a cure, but I'll hear it from her.
Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to
COVID?
hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles.
Doesn't sound like COVID anymore.
All skin will turn to gore, and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born.
Yeah. Okay, alright. But is going to a creche and getting it cured going to give me autism? This is what I want. Okay. That's not going to happen. Let's find a cure.
Words forged in steel. May your actions express the same metal. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me.
Your word we haven't changed. This is good news, yes.
Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises.
Of course.
Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
Very true, very true. Okay, so, yeah, and let's talk to Will here.
The Devil with the Silver Tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral.
His eye looks really weird.
A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter.
Ah, yes, let's...
We can learn a lot from fairy tales. Don't you think?
Sure, but why are women always being compared to fruits? Like, does nobody stop to consider this for a moment and be like, hey, wait a minute. Anyways, the right teacher, yes. What are your thoughts on the devil, Will?
Refuse him no matter how tempting the offer, no matter how delicious the feast he lays out for you. The cost's always too great.
Okay, so we've got, like, 3 in favor of refuse, which is sensible. Gale is in favor of let's make a deal, but on our own terms. Astarion seems just very hesitant. I don't think he has an opinion on what we should do. He seems uncertain. He's kind of, honestly, I feel like I'm somewhere in between Gale's and Astarion's place. I'm a warlock, after all. He spoke of a cure. We have to at least hear him out.
Take a single step towards him, and he'll dog you the whole journey. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure. But the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything.
Maybe. If we let him have his way. Then yes, I agree.
The Blade of Frontiers at your court.
I want to ask you about this Karlach. Actually, yeah, tell me, Will, how did you come to be the Blade of Frontiers?
My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
What act could be finer than saving a life? You must have felt proud. And he named you the Blade of Frontiers?
No, but he named me friend, and that meant the world. But what of the others? The children never saved. The cries never heard. In the boy's tears, I finally saw the suffering wrought by the villains of the wild. The Frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded.
So, did you call yourself that? Because if you started calling yourself the Blade of the Frontiers, I'm going to be a little wary of you. And before that?
Baldur's Gate, born and raised. The only son of a single father. He wanted one life for me. I chose another. We haven't spoken since I left the city. A classic drama. A staunch father and his rebellious son. Better heard from the bard's lips than mine.
Okay. How does the Blade of Frontiers end up chasing a devil in the hells?
Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it.
Yes, your source.
She was planning to return. One of the archdevils Ariel's own. Chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach. Even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking. The damage she might be doing.
So, little point of interest. This ties in with a comment that Sword Dragon's Liege left on a previous episode a little while back. The difference between demons and devils. Devils are ordered evil, lawful evil in terms of D&D alignments, which I generally do not like to use, but here we are. Demons are chaotic evil. Demons hail from the infinite layers of the abyss, while the devils hail from the 9 hells. Tieflings, specifically, according to what you said, Sword, are only the offspring between devils and humanoids. Whereas Cambions are the offspring between demons and humanoids. But I have to question the last part. Because we were attacked by Cambions in Avernus. And he's just said... No, we called Raphael a Cambion as well. And he's definitely a devil. So are Cambions actually... half demon, or are they also half devil, but of a different type than tieflings? Maybe Cambions are just more devil than tiefling, whereas tieflings are more human than devil. I don't know. I'm asking this question. But yeah, I don't think that Cambions are half demon. Maybe there are half demon Cambions. But yeah, I do have to wonder there, because yeah, Avernus is a layer of... It's one of the 9 hells, if I recall correctly. And that's where we were going through. So it would be weird as to why demons would be following us through there. And again, with Raphael being called a Cambion, he's clearly a devil. Because we had an option here to call him a Cambion. So I'm assuming that's correct. But yeah, so... Slight question as to what exactly Cambions are. Anyways, and if I have misremembered the comment you left, my apologies. So, let's see here. Why I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking, the damage she might be doing. Who is this source of yours? Yeah, I'm questioning. You're a warlock? Okay? As a warlock myself, I feel it is my duty to question the motives of all warlocks.
A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more.
Mm-hmm. A powerful friend, like a warlock patron, perhaps?
You are a warlock. You know about bound souls and frozen tongues. I can only leave the rest to your imagination. Suffice to say, I hunt monsters, devils included, and I will do what I can to quench the coast of their flames.
Okay. I notice your stone eye. Did you lose it in battle?
A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
Warlock. Lean in and examine the eye more closely. Okay, normally I wouldn't do this to a companion, because I want to stay relatively on my companion's good side, so this is also just how I'm role-playing the character. She's a bit of a mediator. Not afraid to subdue her own emotions in order to get the best possible outcome. And subdue her own morals in order to get the best possible outcome. Comes from her, you know, charlatan background. We'll lean in and examine the eye more closely here, though, because there's something about Will He seems very goody two-shoes. But he's a warlock. He also seems a bit full of himself. In some ways. So does Gale. And certainly so does Astarion. But with Astarion, it's to be expected from his type. Gale, in a manner of speaking, as well. It's same with Lae'zel, actually. But yeah, I'm gonna check him.
Tiny groove spider across the eye's surface. It resembles a sending stone used to confer with distant contacts.
Very interesting. Isn't your eye a sending stone?
Sending stone? Nothing so special, I assure you.
His breathing quickens. His jaw tenses. Will is keeping something from you. A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
Ooh, He's keeping something from me. I knew Shadowheart and Gale were keeping things from me as well. Or at least I had that suspicion. But there was something about what I felt that they were keeping from me that was different. Like, I didn't feel that it was something that might potentially be dangerous to me. Whereas with Will, he's asking us to hunt somebody down for an unknown patron. I'm going to use the Illithid Wisdom. You know, we have a 0 Illithid tolerance policy. But, you know, why use your policies if you can't bend them every now and then, right? Let's do it. Got a difficulty class of 2. Should be fine. Barely.
What are you?
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back.
Okay, good to know.
Your right eye vibrates, and a woman's voice echoes in your head. I've a sweet tooth, and devils on the menu. Beyond the voice, you find only shadow. A piece of Will's mind locked away from intruders.
Keep out of my mind. I told you, the eyes are rock, nothing more. And that's the end of it.
Okay, alright, we pissed him off a little bit, but I really don't trust him. Devil's on the menu. We're out hunting a devil. So, yeah, I think we need to be very careful. Let's quickly talk to Gale. And I'm going to have Gale stay behind this time.
My mind.
So we kind of need to keep Shadowheart around. We'll hold this here for now.
I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here in the meantime, idling away the hours.
Yeah. Alright. Ash has taken the camp supply pack from Gale, alchemy pouch from Gale, keychain from Gale. Okay. Alright, let's bring Will into the party.
That's the spirit.
Okay, so Will has joined us. We also have to level him up. So he is a warlock just like myself. Now, couple of things. I'm generally speaking going to keep all of the characters with their base class. However, he's the Blade of the Frontiers. It kind of would make sense if we multi-classed him into like a ranger. But I'm not sure how multi-classing works. If I level him up now, does he permanently stay as a ranger? Do I get to pick the different levels that he does? Let's level him up as a warlock once. So we get a new spell. What's it gonna be? Give him Hellish Rebuke. React to your next attacker with flames that deal 2 to 20 fire damage. We're gonna take this because he's a melee character anyways. And then we could give him Armor of Shadows. You can cast Mage Armor on yourself at will without expending a spell slot. Only while you're not wearing armor, so we don't need that because he will wear armor. Repelling Blast. When you hit a creature with Eldritch Blast, push them away? No. One with Shadows. Fiendish Vigor. You can cast False Life on yourself. Let's do Fiendish Vigor. And we'll give him Devil's Sight. I mean, he's got his cool eye. We'll give him that. Then we can replace a spell. Interesting. We could take Arms of Hadar out, or Armor of Agathis. Gain 5 temporary hit points, and deal 5 cold damage to any that would attack you. No, we're going to keep those. I think they're good. So let's accept that as is. Fantastic. Now Warlock level 3. So I want to... Oh, he'll gain a pack boon. We'll multi-class him as a ranger later. But I want to do that. Let me know what you guys think of that idea. Because it makes sense with what he is. So he's a melee character. I would like to give him some stuff that helps out in melee. So, like, Mirror Image would increase his armor class by 3. Could be pretty good. I think I'm going to take Mirror Image. Mirror Image. And a Pact Boon here. Pact of the Blade. I mean, he's the Blade of the Frontiers. Obviously, we give him the Pact of the Blade. And we don't need to replace any spells. So it goes. Good stuff. So we can, yeah, bind Pact Weapon. Bind to your main hand weapons. Its damage becomes magical. You cannot drop or throw it, and you become proficient with it if you weren't already. And Pact of the Blade. Summon a weapon to your hand. It uses your wielder's spellcasting ability modifier, and its damage is magical. So his spellcasting ability modifier is 17. So yeah, that's just going to be better. So we may as well use this. He was using a rapier before. I mean, he's a Blade of the Frontier, so it's got to be a bladed weapon. I'm not a big fan of rapiers. Given the, like, D&D is supposed to be set in, like, technologically speaking, it looks like it's set in the Middle Ages. Rapiers are a post-Middle Age weapon, which is always why I've had a bit of an issue with them in D&D. They're like they came about in the early Renaissance time period. But whatever. Like, there's some other stuff in there. I'm just gonna go with it, I think. We'll just give him a rapier. So yeah. You will get a magic rapier, a pact-bound rapier. Good stuff. So that is what he now has equipped. It's pretty good. This will last until long rest. Bind pact weapon. So we just do that. Is it now bound? Cool stuff. 4 to 11 damage. Nice. And gear. Gear-wise. You are probably stuck wearing light armor, just like I am. So I don't think we need to do anything else there. We could give him a hat. Or a trinket. Let's give him this one, so that he can cast dancing lights. I mean, he has dark vision, but whatever. He can be our light bringer. Or we can give him the Moondrop Pendant. No, I want to give the Moondrop Pendant to Lae'zel. So this was the one we found earlier in the episode. So we'll do that. And
interesting times.
Yeah. Cool. I think we can depart. So let's get out of here. Camp. So can we just leave camp? Yeah, leave camp. Perfect. And then we're gonna go find this Karlach, the infernal war devil. Advocatus Diaboli. So again, I don't trust his intentions.
Moving ahead.
I don't think he's being honest with me. So we're gonna head up here. Have a look. I remember seeing this before.
Have you ever done a good deed just for the sake of it?
I have performed deeds well and efficiently. Is this what you mean?
Not exactly. But you answered my question.
That's hilarious. Okay.
Bet that will fit in my pack.
Yeah, just some fish. You're gonna throw some dead fish into your pack. Seems reasonable. That's what I do if I find dead fish. Berry bush.
Please.
Okay.
Lae'zel, you've the most exquisite eyes. Golden as the sands of the Caliph.
And you, the soft skull. The Gaith tentacle will have no issues pushing through it.
Is that a compliment?
No, it is a fact. Life in this Faerun is laughably weak.
Denied. Absolutely denied. Okay, Will immediately hitting on Lae'zel. Makes me trust him even less. Okay, nothing in here. There was a hunter's stash, but there's nothing in the hunter's stash. That's a shame.
I've never met anyone like you.
Okay,
Lae'zel.
he's laying it on thick.
Yes, I've been told I'm quite scintillating.
Have you really?
No.
Oh, man. You are getting wrecked, dude. You should stop. Okay. What do we... Okay, hi, Scratch. You're a dog. You're no Snip-Snap doggo, but, you know, you're okay. Did you kill him?
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly.
What happened here?
I told you to go.
Hold on. Let's use persuasion. I'm not an enemy, I promise. And let's get some help from Shadowheart. Nice, good roll.
There's death in your scent, but not in your words.
Yeah, we kill things.
Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest.
Ah, the good old cherry juice nap. I'm sure he'll recover in no time. I don't think he's gonna wake up.
Of course he will. And then we'll return home.
Aw, poor doggo. What's your name?
He calls me Scratch. You can do the same.
What happened to your friend exactly?
We were attacked. Cackling, furry things on two legs.
Knowles?
And their smell, it was strange, rotten, evil.
You know the creatures
Yeah,
he describes. Gnolls.
Come on, you can travel with me if you like.
No, I won't leave him.
Okay. If he doesn't wake up, follow my scent. I have a camp.
If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
I didn't want to shout at his corpse. That might, you know, go badly. We can use Speak with Dead, which I should do. Oh, maybe the dog's not going to like that. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Well, it's too late now.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Do we have to suspend them up in the air, upside down like that? What happened to you?
Pack of gnolls, claws, teeth.
Okay. Where are you from?
From Trail.
I have no idea where that is. Why were you in the forest?
Let us delivery to Baldur's Gates.
Okay. Could have picked a... Where did you keep the letters? No. He probably has the letters on him, or he doesn't. What's your profession? Or who are you?
Gumwick.
I wish it didn't already give us the names. Where did you keep the letters?
Bank. Standard. Issue.
Okay, who the hell do you work for?
The spell's
Okay.
power wanes.
Unfortunate.
You can ask no more questions.
Hopefully the dog didn't mind. May have been a bit creepy. No, apparently not. Do you mind if we loot him? No. Let's quickly give this a read. Gomwick, be doubly careful on the way back to Baldur's Gate. I've received more reports of attacks on travelers throughout the region. I can't have my best messenger winding up face down in a ditch somewhere. Watch yourself. Better late than never, Postmaster General Danzo. He's face up and not in a ditch, so... Good job, Gomwick. Good job. Davin, it's a boy. He's healthy and perfect. I've named him after his father. Come back and see us as soon as you can get leave. Love, Flora and Davin Jr. Okay, so that's not addressed to him. And then we've got this one here. Nine Fingers. I won't come back to the city. Not while you have your thugs looking for me. If you want the debt paid, you'll have to trust me and collect it yourself. Go to the graveyard and look for a M. Curwin. And look for where a M. Curwin is buried. Get digging and you'll find enough valuables to settle matters between us. Don't go looking for me. I'll know when I'm safe. S. Okay. And we got some leather boots, some cash, and some apples. Good stuff. Alright, well. Oh, and a collapsed burrow. What have we here? Nothing, apparently. Okay. 60 XP for some reason. And another rogue's morsel. We're not going to head this way yet. We will, but not at the current moment. Because we're gonna go around and head on over in this direction if we can. Maybe we cannot. Maybe we have to go the other way. I want to come this way though. I don't think I'm gonna be able to, unfortunately. Doesn't look like there's a way across unless we go up here. Is there a place to jump or something? Like, there's clearly we can walk there, but I don't know how to get there. And that's where we need to get to in order to do this whole business with the War Devil. But just quickly checking the map here, it doesn't look like there is a connection point across unless we go up through here. So, I guess we're gonna have to go up through here? How did we get there, though? We go all the way around. Okay, so let's do that cautiously. Got another beehive.
Something over there.
Yeah, you just reach into a beehive and grab honeycomb with your bare hands? Alright. Sure thing. I would not recommend doing that at home. If you have to try it out at your neighbor's. Rocky crevice.
Not a chance I'll fit in there.
What about conjured quasit? Oh, fuck. Where is my conjured quasit? Seriously? Oh, it bugged out. Of course it did. Yeah, that's a bit annoying. Can we just dismiss him? I'm just gonna dismiss him. Because, yep, that's, it's a bit of a problem.
I hardly believe in love at all.
Oh.
But I do believe in carnal pleasure.
Oh.
Not a chance I'll fit in
Okay,
there.
I don't know what to do there. We don't have a familiar. Maybe I'll come back there with Gale. He can bring Quoth along. Although Raven's probably not great at crawling into things. Maybe we get a spider. So he can summon a spider. I wonder, will the spider have a name too? Okay. I'm gonna do some, you know, nice berry picking. What do we got here? A bird's nest? Steal. Steal some rotten chicken eggs. It's a chicken nest. What the fuck's a chicken nest doing up here? Don't think there's anything else here for us. We're gonna head on up this way. Have a look. There's an exsanguinated boar.
Something good here. Strange. It looks healthy, but
Bloodless
it's stone dead.
pig meat.
A dead boar. But it doesn't look like it's been touched by scavengers.
Medicine. Let's examine it. Target number 10. DC 10. Alright. Shadowheart, give me a hand here. Not quite. A shame. Could roll it again, could use my inspiration.
The
Let's
boar
not.
seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. But you can't find any sign of a wound.
So, in case...
Someone who's out of earshot.
What? Somewhere out of earshot. Okay, I'm going to talk to you in just a sec. In case you don't know what exsanguinated means, Latin ex means out of, or from, I believe, and sanguine is blood. So it's it no longer has blood, is what that means. I love that word. Let's talk to Shadowheart.
Something the matter?
No, I'm not going to press her. She likes her privacy. And again, I'm not alarmed by her, her secrets, like I was with Will's.
Dead goblins.
Dead goblins. And dead
Were
travelers.
they heading to the Druid's Grove?
Probably. What we got here? Goblin drawing. Let's read it. Drawn in thick charcoal lines upon an animal's skin, this childlike portrait depicts 3 stick figures. A goblin with sparks in his hands, a square humanoid figure, and what seems to be an elf. Each of them is wearing a simple crown. Okay. Interesting. I'm giving the weapons to other people because they weigh stuff.
Will say, Will, when they find out the monster hunter is becoming a monster.
I've faced countless perils and conquered them all. This will be no different.
I've always had a soft spot for the confident ones. They always disappoint, though.
Alright, Shadowheart. Will's just getting brutalized by, all of the women in the group. It's, you know. This time it wasn't even his fault. Malachite. So, it looks like these travelers got whacked. Broken loot. We'll give that to Will. Hammer. We'll give that to Will. Everyone gets a hammer. I'll take the spoon myself, though. And a burlap sack filled with potatoes. Awesome. It even looked like it was filled with potatoes, and sure enough it was. Traveler's chests. Spoons and knives. Clearly carrying very valuable cargo. Cutlery, huh? Is this cutlery merchant? Oh, and some actual gold. Alright. Well, that was disappointing. But from the looks of it, we have ourselves a village here. Do we go to the village, or do we head down here? Okay, I was thinking maybe if we head down here, it's going to be a quick venture, but this looks like a whole nother beast that leads down into a swamp. So we're going to go into the village first before we completely go into a different zone. Dead tiefling. Maybe we should be...
Goblins ahead.
Okay, goblins
Looks
ahead.
like they're laying an ambush.
Oh, good. Let's be stealthy then. And, see if we can't pick them off somehow. So, we got something here. The Blighted Village. We want to avoid drawing attention to ourselves. So, let's see if we can't sneak through here.
Gods are watching me.
And try and... Can you not...
Free for the taking.
Okay, I was kind of hoping the pathing...
Those children. You were so gentle. That's not how I was taught.
Cruel words strengthen neither heads nor hearts, Shadowheart.
I wouldn't quite say that. I learned a lesson, after all.
And came to resent your tutor, I bet. I taught them to fight, not to hate.
I'm with Will on this one, actually. You know, hard lessons are necessary from time to time, but, oh, I didn't check this.
You sniffing where you ain't ought to be, friend. Might have to take that nose.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Ah, fuck. We can do diplomacy here. Or you could let me pass and live to see nightfall. I'm gonna intimidate the goblin. We're gonna speak their language. Get guidance from Shadowheart. Good.
Fair enough.
Didn't seem particularly intimidated. Okay, so... Alright. Apparently we can walk around here without getting into trouble. At least to these ones. What happens if we go back into stealth? We cannot go back into stealth.
I'll catch a break.
A save. Because, I want to take these goblins out. Can we pick off the ones up here without drawing the rest of them?
Why? Why?
Why? That's right.
But why?
Why? A great uncle's name, my father said. But I just figured he couldn't spell.
Alright. That's alright. That's good. I'll take it. You're looking directly at me. You're not. We gotta take out this booyog first. Maybe it's better if Lae'zel does it, because you have a big fuck-off sword. Miss, of course. Ah, shit. Well, now we're fighting a bunch of goblins, but, yeah, we gotta get rid of them. So that's a booyog. That's a shaman. That one's gotta die. And, from the looks of it,
Another step forward.
doesn't look like we're gonna be able to, come all off, unfortunately. Uh-oh. We got some archers up here. I disagree. That does not help my looks. That's okay. So, we do have the high ground, which, we know to be very important from Revenge of the Sith. Who's next? The Booyog, unfortunately, it's going to be able to act, but, this one may trigger an opportunity attack, or not. Okay, so you can apparently cast in combat without triggering an opportunity attack. Maybe if you pass, you have to pass a concentration test or something? I don't know. That's how it used to be, I think. Let's use our missile snaring. It's cost us nothing to do. Or cost us nothing. These are from the gloves that we have, so... Nice. Ah, fuck, we're still ensnared, but at least I'm in a good position. I don't want to move because we've been greased. Though, there's other things we can do. We can jump. Just takes a bonus action, so that's one way to get out of grease. And from there we could advance, but we're not going to be able to get close enough to attack, so I'm going to blast him with an Eldritch Blast. Down he goes. Booyog is dead. Alright, so we're going to move this way towards the ladder. He can cover the ladder.
Fury, I am dead.
Lae'zel can not jump, apparently. She can do an illithid psionic jump, but that's going to take a full turn. Because she got up, so that costs her bonus action. Let's move out through here. We'll tag this one with an arrow. 2 damage. Not very good. Concentration is broken, though, so no more ensnaring strikes, so Ash will be able to move. Shadowheart, you can jump out of this, I think. Yeah, just get over there. And give him a quick poke, or not. And you can do an Eldritch Blast, because you'll do quite a lot of damage. 11, to be specific, which means he's dead. So all we got to deal with is that one, and then I think there's one other one over there, another Booyog. I don't think the Booyog's in range, so that one's going to have to come to us as well. The Goblin Tracker's going to be shooting up, which is going to confer some accuracy penalties, which is good. Ah, there's 2 more. Arrest them. Alright, Will, get up here. You got a ranged attack as well. We can start picking off. Good shot. 5 damage. I want to kill the Booyog before it does anything sketchy.
Make way.
So you're going to shoot the Booyog as well. 56%. Miss. Unfortunate.
Can't give up. Not now.
Shadowheart, you could use Firebolt. Which you will. 70%. 8 damage. Down it goes. Perfect. So that's going to leave me, which I can use an Eldritch Blast on you already.
Here we go again.
1-hit kill. Awesome. Get back over there. Feel a little bit exposed on this roof corner. I don't know what's on this side yet. Okay. This one is shouting at us, so we need to get to that one, unfortunately. But let's grab this. A Bullywug Trumpet. Oh, that's a alchemical reagent. And some other crap. And this one here. Oh, you have a moss-covered key. A simple key carried by a goblin in Moonhaven. Moss sticks stubbornly to the many nooks and crannies in a ritual staff. Okay. I guess, because we're not going to be able to shoot that one, I think. It's too far away. Actually, I think we can. No, we cannot. It's behind cover. Unfortunate. Alright, drop down. We're going to have to take that one out the hard way.
Victory awaits.
And you're going to do the exact same thing. Drop down. I think I'm going to leave Ash up here. She can provide Overwatch.
My faith will protect me.
And Shadowheart. Yeah, you're going down too. Oh, we can actually drop down right here. Yeah, do that. Okay, good. Good. Nothing in this basket. Rotting mushroom, we don't need that. Go face that way. And we're here.
These boots have seen everything.
I don't think they have. Last I checked, boots usually don't have eyes, but, you know, what do I know? Okay, are you gonna actually do something? Okay, we've drawn the... Ow, that hurt. Oh, now you're in hiding. Alright, clever. Clever girl. But we can shoot you too. You have the high ground.
Found my mark.
Except that you don't. Okay, that apparently moves us back up to here. That's fine. 1-shot kill. Nice shot, Will. Nice shot. Alright, let's do some looting.
Slow down.
Get down here. And, yeah, we'll take everything here. A is for Azith and other gods. Okay. Put that to Lae'zel. Got a dead goblin Booyog here. Ritual staff. Some other stuff. Rogue morsel. We got a grease scroll. I'll take that. Oh yeah, I'm the one looting it, so I can just take it. We have a door here. We could try and unlock this, I guess. See what's down here. Yeah, may as well. Okay, let's get some help from Shadowheart. It's got DC 10, shouldn't be too hard. 26. Great success. Unlocked. So we could go in there. Kind of want to explore what's around here first, but let's be sneaky. No, we don't want to enter turn-based mode, sorry.
I just wanted to look.
So...
That's a friendly-looking shadow.
Yeah, we got somebody over here. More goblins. A goblin brawler. Can I pick you off with an Eldritch Blast? How much health do you have? You have 9 health? I think we can pick this one off. Just with a single shot. Or we can miss. Also good. He didn't notice.
Quiet.
Fuck, he noticed. Okay, it's me versus it. 1-shot kill. Come on, you can do it. Almost. Pull back. Our party is not part of this combat. But as he comes here, he'll certainly draw the attention of the party. So now he realizes he's in a bit of a rough situation. And Lae'zel is going to kindly explain to him how bad his situation is. Now he's dead. Regrettably, he won't learn any lessons. Helmet. Let's give that to Will. You know, you'd look fine in a leather helmet like that. Goes with the rest of the gear pretty nicely.
Time to rest.
All right, good stuff. What's in this barrel? Cutlery. Perfect. I'll take it. You never have too much cutlery. And we're going to take all of these as well. And we're going to go back into stealth mode. Let's enter this house. Maybe there's... I'm assuming there's not, because there was already a hostile goblin in this house, so... We have Highcliffe Journal, huh? What do we got here? The pupil surpasses the teacher. My master weapons are almost complete. There's just one component left. Samson says the designs are a failure. But what's he know? He just barely can see past his own belly. I stashed the prototypes and blueprints for now. But just you wait, Samson. Your legend is fading and a new one will rise in its place. Okay. Finish the masterwork weapon. Interesting. Rope. Regarding strange riders in these parts. No, I wanted to read that, goddammit. What does this say? Oh, the date of this letter is faded with time, but the paper alone indicates great age. My fellow citizens, for fellow citizens we are, like it or not, I print and post multiple copies of this notice in the region, at no small expense to myself, because I feel a growing concern and alarm at the presence of strange riders in these parts of late. Many of you will have seen them tramping through our forests and towns under the guise of patrol. They claim they are guardians sent from Elturel to protect the borders of the great and holy nation of Elturgard. Don't be fooled by shining armor or handsome mounts. I never bent the knee to any Elturgard, and I never asked for any metal jester to come peering over my garden fence. As you all know, I'm descended direct from the original Selenite settlers along these banks, and I have a half-elven great-uncle who will swear to it. We're peaceable folk, and we get on with the druids well enough. But I pay no fealty or tax to any far-off cities I can't even find on a map. I took no small pleasure in telling these thugs just that, and I urge you to do the same. They call themselves Hell Riders. I call them interlopers, and they can bugger off to the hells, them and their city both. With grave concern and serious intent. Damon Briska. One of the letters was from a daemon. Right. And Hell Riders. That's, we've heard that before. Zevlor was a Hell Rider, apparently. So, could he be from Elturgard? What's Elturgard's connection with the Tieflings? And who was Damon? Let's, sort our goddamn inventory by type. Because we have some letters here. Personal note? This one, maybe? No, that's the Portmaster's note. Mircon's story, we don't need that. Tough letter. Perhaps, is this one? No, that was to Nine Fingers. Soft letter. No, Davin. Okay, never mind. Got the wrong name. That's interesting. Ooh, we have ourselves a sleeping bugbear, and there's some shouting going on. Okay, there's a bunch of goblins right here. And they're, chilling out. Is that... Hold on. Oh god, they've got somebody tied to the windmill. Well, I'm listening, but let's not worry too much about that. I want to kill this bugbear before it wakes up. Always good to, you know, kill your enemies in their sleep. Let's have her go and deal a powerful attack. 21 damage. It's instantly dead. Good stuff. So we'll be taking all of this. We'll just have Lae'zel pick it all up. Excellently done, Lae'zel. You'll take the alcohols here as well. Why did you need to climb up onto the crate to grab it? Didn't need to for this one. And we have some rotten chicken eggs. We don't need that. Buried treasure. Oh, yeah, we want to switch to Ash so that she can do the sneaking. Is everyone sneaking again?
Mind if I do?
Yes.
Weapon blueprints. A master blacksmith's work.
Weapon blueprints. That's here. Faded blueprints.
Not too refined here. Just quick ideas sketched out.
And faded instructions. Let's quickly read them. Can't. Okay. Well, maybe they're necessary for something. So we're going to head back in here. There's another passage that we can take. Ah, there's webs here. Oh, I wonder if this is going to lead down. Yeah, this like 100% leads down to this room. Okay, so we potentially could burn the webs. I don't know. I'm assuming that's a thing we can do. Let's have Shadowheart cast Firebolt. Yes, we can. Awesome. Okay.
Don't want to think about why my eye is itching.
So that's pretty cool that you can do that. We'll take these. I don't think we need to stealth in this house because all the goblins there are dead. So we'll just take all of this stuff. Give all the heavy items to Lae'zel. But hey, it's a spear and a battle axe. You know, these actually weapons sell for a bit, so.
My step.
Like to take them. Some more forks. Torch. Another barrel filled with things. I'm searching everything because occasionally you just find something good, you know, which is cool. I like that. But so we can explore into the house, or we can go this way. This looks like a whole thing. I'd rather do this whole business in the village first. So we could drop down here already, or we can just walk there. Is this going to damage us if we drop down? No. Doesn't look like it, anyways. Come on. Can I just jump? I'd really like to just jump. There we go. -1 hit points. No, we can do it this way without taking any damage. So.
Looks like a trap there.
Uh-oh. What did I just jump into? And did my companions come with me? Blighted village. Okay. Cool. Cool. I'm gonna quickly get the torch out. Good stuff. Nice. So that actually works. It was kind of also a test to see, like, is having a torch going to actually illuminate the area while it's equipped? And it does, which is good. You'd be surprised at the amount of games that don't do that. I'm not going to take all of the cutlery that's laying around. Like, it's not actually very valuable, but I am looking through here because occasionally you find, you know, rapiers and tridents lying around, which are good money. And halberds. Awesome, a halberd. Sickles. More stuff here. So this must have been a smithy. And we have ourselves a trapped chest here. I'm assuming this is the trap. Yes, we can disarm it. Well, we can do that. And we're going to get Shadowheart's assistance. This will cost us one of our trap disarm kits, but hey, we got it. Perfect. Success. So we can open this up and get Highcliffe's blueprints. Intricate blueprints for 3 impressive sounding weapons. Sweet deal. Let's give it a check. Precise arcs and neatly drawn lines form blueprints of 3 weapons, a greatsword, a sickle, and a dagger. Each length and angle are marked with exact measurements, and forging instructions are printed carefully along the bottom of the page, emphasizing an unusual ingredient, susur bark. The susur bark can only be applied to an ordinary unmodified blade.
Weapon blueprints. They call for susur bark.
I don't think I have any susur bark.
There's only one place I'm finding the susur tree.
Ah.
The Underdark.
Great. I'm assuming that means we can go to the Underdark. I think I vaguely recall that, like, that was a thing. Oh, hi. Apparently I'm talking to you now. No. Wooden chest here. We can, lockpick it.
Give me trouble now.
DC 15. Okay, good thing we, landed that first try. What do we got? Ooh, steel forged sword. Though the grip's leather is old and crusty, it shows no signs of wear, and not a single scratch mars the slender blade. Good stuff. Short sword. It's a pretty good short sword at that. And we have Blacksmith's Note. Let's quickly read it. Specimen, metal, hardness 9.5, melting point unknown, color silver, markings red lacerations flecked with yellow dust, source Underdark. Notes, gift from Redacted. Faintly sulfuric order, forging unsuccessful, will not melt or warp at standard temperature. Okay, and then we have some infernal iron. This dented piece of black metal has a red shine to it. No matter the lighting, faint screams echo through your mind whenever you touch it. Lovely. Should make chairs out of it. Okay, so I can't use that, but we could give this to Will.
Blade at the ready.
But he's got his Pact-Bound Rapier, which I think is a better weapon. That's going to deal 3 to 8. This is going to deal 4 to 11. Much better. What about Shadowheart? Can you use it? Actually, let's hold on to it, because we can give this to Asterion when we use him. And we will use him, fear not. I plan on using all of the characters from time to time.
Have to keep going.
So I'll be switching them out as goes. Oh, hello. Cracked wall. Can I? Yes. Awesome. Okay. Okay. Not right now. Maybe later. Blacksmith's bellows. Can't interact with it, or I can, it just doesn't seem to do anything. Melting furnace, can't use this now. Ooh. Hold up. This is a puzzle. Let me actually do something here. Damn, all kinds of stuff. Found some more thieves' tools. Yeah, I wish I had a bag of holding too. Alright, we don't need to pick up all of these things. Cool. I think we already checked this place. We did. Okay, I mean, that was pretty good. Pretty good find. We found a cave. We'll call it that. I think it's more than a cave. That tunnel looked deep. Deep enough to quite possibly be a connection to the Underdark. Which, this did just give us a, kind of a lore snippet about the Underdark, so I find that to be very interesting. The Underdark, in case you aren't already aware, is a massive series of tunnels and caverns that basically spreads throughout much of the world and is all interconnected. There are entire civilizations that live down in the Underdark, entire species, empires. Some of these caverns get real big. Sometimes not. Ooh, got ourselves a frumpy hat. And some other stuff. Can I wear this frumpy hat? Is it gonna mess up my hair? If it messes up my hair... No, we're not even, we're hiding our helmet. No, they all mess up the hair. That's the disappointing part here, so I'm just gonna keep wearing this helmet. Does anybody want a frumpy hat?
Sharp as ever.
Will, you know what? You can wear a frumpy hat. Yeah, that looks pretty good on you. We'll give Lae'zel the helmet. Which looks fine on her as well, so perfect. Okay. Wooden crates here. Any good loot? You know, more thieving supplies. These should be going to her, but it's fine that Lae'zel is picking all of this up. Destitute clothes.
Objective noted.
Stuff here. Rotten chicken eggs. We don't really need rotten chicken eggs. I don't know, maybe there's gonna be some puzzle later on in the game where I have to, like, have 200 rotten chicken eggs and I'll really regret not picking them all up, but... You know, if the game decides to pull that on me, I'm okay with the game pulling that on me and being wrong. Maybe we'll find a rotten chicken egg vendor. Okay, so, I want to complete the village. All this stuff regarding the village before we progress onwards. So, we have ourselves a teleportation circle here. We want to also stealth. And if we're stealthing...
I'll be fine.
If we're stealthing... We want to pull out our dagger. Am I proficient with this? Apparently, no, I'm not proficient with this. It's a little confusing, the proficiency sometimes. I'll take the 4 to 7 damage here. I could take a second dagger. I should take the Needle of the Outlaw Rogue. You know, we got the fancy dagger here. Looks cool. Wait, now I'm wearing this. Yeah, get rid of that. I don't want it. Okay, we've got that unlocked, turned on. We got a crate here. Some more household supplies. Okay, somebody's speaking over there.
Boots have seen everything.
Mugwort. Apothecary's ledger. Quickly give this a read. The ledger is filled with cultivation instructions for a range of medicinal plants. One entry is underlined. Deliver specially requested plants to the cellar. Keep away from prying eyes. Why?
It says there's a cellar here somewhere.
I think we've already checked out the cellar.
I don't see one.
But we do have some dagger root here, which is good. And a skull. I'll take that. You know what? I'm not walking... Ah, here. This must be the cellar. Perfect. What are we gonna get down here? Some funny business, probably.
What do we have here?
Oh. Lots of alchemical ingredients. Of course, makes sense. It's an alchemist's cellar. Do we need bottles to actually, like, make alchemy? In which case, should I be picking up all these bottles? I don't know. There's potions here. I'm just gonna grab them. You never know. Damn, there's a lot. This is good. Some more clothing. It's all mostly the same clothing, so we're not too concerned. I don't see any enemies here. I'm also not hearing anything, so it's quite possible that we are alone down here. Take a look at the wooden desk. Quills and ink pots. Hey, you know, those sell. Money. Doesn't look like there's anyone here. These cannot be interacted with, or at least not completely. There's some bottle racks, but nothing. Nope, don't hit the barrel. Fuck. Okay, well. Thankfully it was a water barrel and not an acid barrel. More hats. Brimmed hats, floppy hats, rags. Okay, cool stuff. More rags. I'll take them. Who knows what they're for. Vases. Wooden chest with some healing potions. I'll give these to Will. He probably doesn't have too many healing potions. Elixir of poison resistance could be useful. You never know. Healer's log. Let's give that a quick read. Potion of healing recipe. Good. I think we can just pick this up because, you know, that's sellable. Suspicious poison. Looks like a healing potion. Don't be fooled, this potion will leave you worse for wear. Interesting. And the healer's log. Patient, Samson. Occupation, blacksmith. Malady, gout. Comment, Samson's become accustomed to the good life since he acquired that new apprentice. I gave him a tincture of autumn crocus and told him to avoid red meat and ale. Patient, Branley. Occupation, Cooper. Malady, large wood splinter in hand. Splinter removed, wood cleaned, doused in balsam ointment and bandaged. Patient, Timmick. Occupation, none. Child. Malady, swallowed bottle cork. No hardness or blockage in stomach. The cork should pass without causing harm. I give the lad a stern warning. Yeah, quit eating corks. Patient, Dita. Occupation, apprentice blacksmith. Malady, minor burns to the hands and face. Another burn for Samson's eager young apprentice. Ah, this is the rivalry. The usual treatment was applied, but I urged her to slower pace at work before she inflicts real harm on herself. Interesting. So this village used to be occupied by all of these people before goblins came and presumably either killed them all or drove them out. And we have ourselves a lever. Interesting. You know, when there's a lever, you gotta check it out. And we have ourselves some paintings and a new door. I'm gonna take the paintings because these sell for pretty good. Unfortunately, not much else in here. There wasn't anything around here? No, we already went that way. So we're gonna, yeah, let's have a look. Oh, this is connecting to the Underdark area as well, from the looks of it. Bone cap. What's this? Picked up one bone cap. Oh, man, it's kind of really directing me to go this way. Or is this the Underdark? No, perhaps not, though there's a freaky-looking mirror. Alright. Okay. Gonna save. I want to deal with the goblins, but, you know, since we're here... How big is this area? This doesn't actually look like a huge area, so we'll do this. But we're going to do this in the next episode, because we have reached the hour mark, and this is a decent place to call it. So, in this episode, we have, you know, encountered various things. We've snuck into the goblin town, and now we found a strange alchemist cellar. And this alchemist cellar, we're going to investigate in the next episode, and we'll see what it has here. There's a interesting looking mirror and some other stuff. So, yeah, I'm intrigued. Again, my apologies for the, you know, the slow pace of, that I'm taking in this game, but I know some of you appreciate it, and that is the way that I like to play games, so that's going to be how it is. If you don't like the slow pace, I'm assuming you're probably not watching by this point already, so I don't know who exactly I'm making this comment for. I'm just running my mouth at this point. So drop this video a like if you have enjoyed it, and thank you once again to all of the comments. Once again, this video is being recorded right after the previous one, so I won't have read any of your comments, but we're all still relatively in the same region, so if you want me to go back and look at something, I absolutely will be able to do that. So just let me know if there's something I've missed. Again, don't tell me what I've missed, just tell me where I've missed something, and don't tell me how I'm supposed to find it. Let me figure all that out, and everything will be good. Alright, everyone, I hope you're all doing well, and I will catch you in the next one. Ash Heritor out.